So guys, here is a review of the CCM Manitowoc 555. It's in 1/50th scale. No longer produced. Goes for around $350 on eBay. I believe they made them in blue, yellow, white, and of course red. Any other liveries I'm not quite sure on. But to start off, the tracks are actually really nice. They roll smoothly. They are very tight though, I must admit. On this side over here, you do have a tensioner. What I didn't really like too much were when I first got them, they were almost solid black, and I like how almost they look like a metal, almost like a rusted color, but it's not too bad after wear and tear. You can see they've gone down pretty gray. The cab isn't really much, not really too detailed. You know, it's really hard to tell, but it's just basically a monitor and a seat. Nothing crazy. The catwalks around the cab aren't etched out. The decals are really nice, I will admit that. Really nice decals. I'm not the biggest fan of the 555. Not the model, but mainly the real machine. I don't believe I've ever seen one. I think it's 150 ton. It's just an odd number. It probably can't even lift that much, but the base of the crane here, I don't know what you would want to call it. This piece I don't like because it just doesn't show that much of the undercarriage. I like it to show the undercarriage, so not taking away from the model, but I just don't like the design of the actual real crane. And it does look like the cab is just so overly scaled. I don't know if it actually is that size, but I'm just saying from my perspective of it. This door opens here, and that will reveal the winches. Now the winches are operated by a key. I believe the back drum is for the whip line. The door also comes up. The back drum is for the whip line, and the front drum is for the main block. This drum is for your boom, and that's probably the most delicate drum. A ladder over here, and the radiator go right there. As I said, it's not really that detailed, but it's one of those models where it's a great beginner's crane, because it's not really that delicate. The counterweights do not come off unless you unscrew them. It could be a good thing, and it could also be a bad thing. Like I said, I just mainly believe in it's a great beginner's crane. Not that, you know, people shouldn't have it, but I think that if you want to buy a first crawler crane and you're really unsure if you can handle one, this is definitely a great model for you. The counterweights are one solid cast, as you could tell, and if you want to take them off, you gotta flip the crane upside down and take 2 screws out. Same goes for the right side. The back has the Manitowoc decal and the exhaust. All sheaves on this model are metal, which is fantastic. If they weren't, non-metal sheaves just are a big pain. I've restrung the gantry many times. So now taking it off of the tripod here. Come on, there we go. The inside of the body, like you could tell here, this drum broke, I guess, just from going fast with it or something. But the brake on it is really nice, and it will hold a load. There's one really bad thing about this model that I will get to. As you can see on the inside here, there really isn't much detail either. Now the right side of the model is just really plain. Although I like the right side a lot. I mean, I'll display it facing the right side than the left just because I like it a lot better. The gantry here is also really nice. It's just a gantry. The straps. The one bad thing about the straps is they give you this piece right here, the connector for the straps. Basically, it has two rods on it, and then you press this side in so it pushes against it. I don't know if you could see there, but it doesn't necessarily, sometimes doesn't hold. I don't know why. The boom heel is nice. It has catwalks on it, which also seem oversized, but who knows. Like I said, I can't even reference one to a real one. Now, you notice you don't see any screws here, and I really don't like that because they give you these little clips, like you can see there, and they just really clip on. And the good thing about that is it's really easy assembly, but then it also means that they could fall apart if you're messing around with it and you're picking up a load. So what I did over here was I got some brass wire and tied it. Or if you go to a craft store and you see that green wire, you could also use that. But I mean, it's not the best feature around, but it's good. Like I said, for a beginner's crane, it's excellent. It only comes with 20-foot sections. Why I really don't know. I guess it's just how the 555 is. Now, over here is the massive hook block. If I can, here we go. Alright, this hook right here that's not on it. That doesn't come with it. This is the hook block, which is massive. It's a 4-sheave block. You only got it on 2 sheaves, which equals 4 parts of line. And this hook keeps tangling just because it's not the best hook around. But anyway, it works really well. Usually it comes with a whip line or aka a ball hook. Now here's the head of the boom. Bottom sheave is for the main block. Top one's for the whip line. No, is it? Oh no, my fault. The top one, which you can see is offset to the left, is for the main block, and the center one is for the whip line and the detail up here. So overall, it is a nice model. I will give it that. It's a great beginner's crane. It is expensive. I will put that. But if you're looking for a starter crane and you can find one for a great price, I mean, hell, I would grab one. Especially if you're a little intimidated on stringing the hook block and how delicate they are. Definitely a great crane for use. But there you have it. What happened?